Welcome to Phoenix, Arizona. A beautiful day outside the U.S. Airways Center where they're very excited about their sons. Well, this afternoon, we'll take on Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers. Game 1 of this best-of-7 opening round series coming up next. Sellout crowd today in Phoenix. Many fans wearing the Suns colors as the second-seeded Suns begin their playoffs against the 7th-seeded Los Angeles Lakers. Good afternoon, everyone. Along with Hubie Brown, Mike Greenon.
Defensive team by far. They've cut down 5 points from a year ago. Now this is the guy that can break them down. What you need
for the Suns, interesting to see how they'll handle their first playoff pressure.
Now you're seeing they're coming right at Kobe with the double. But Kobe negates so many doubles because of his size, and then when he elevates, he's up over the top of the player, defending him.
Nash looking for a shot early. And Nash, of course, last year the MVP, he was even...
Mike, he's really made the game a lot easier because now they have Kobe and he out there creating.
Tim Thomas puts it in, the late season acquisition.
Now the guy, the heart, the lunch pail guy is Marion at 6'7", who can rebound with anyone in the league.
Nash trying to get open. It's inside. Beauty. Defense.
Nah, Mike, you can't do that. See, it's playoff time. Right now, you cannot anticipate with Nash. You've got to have a rule where you're going to either chase him over the top or your shot goes up. 5 guys have got to rebound.
Tim Thomas left wide open. Knocks down the three. He's had some big games since they...
Terrific passes.
Sean Marion, tough turnaround. Sean Marion.
Well, talking to Mike D'Antoni today, Mike said that Steve Nash is the one who also said that's the guy that we should go after. Barbosa's trailing deep here. There it is.
Nice feed inside.
Nice.
Kobe Bryant has only taken 1 shot, but he can... The Lakers getting some production from the other players besides Bryant. Nash. Steve Nash, 4 for 5 from the field. He's got 9 points. Steve Nash hearing the chants. We heard LeBron James hear the chants in Cleveland yesterday. More MVP chants. It's a chant you hear all around the league. It was a long time.
Yes, indeed. We said, we showed it last time there are at least 6 guys who definitely 3.
You saw Bryant's numbers, the 35.5 per game. It's his first scoring title. The only other players to average more per game in a season, Wilt, Michael Jordan, and Rick Barry.
Not a bad group, by the way.
No. More.
Nice read.
Bryant gets it back and puts it in.
Great hang.
You're watching NBA Sunday on ABC.
Oh, baby. Another circus shot.
Home of the NBA Finals.
You even think that you might be able to do that?
I don't think that. Clark Brown knocks it down. Not ready to catch it.
Yeah, but that was a tough pass, Mike. How about that?
Oh, Duel with the finish.
Pass to the left. That's what this guy does, and he makes it look so easy. Now, when we said earlier, Price, Rick Barry, and Steve Nash, that is for career. He's 3rd.
And he gives the Suns there
from that angle. You got to get the pass down the lane.
Oh! Nash looking right, throwing left. Easy layup.
Yeah. Now see,
13 points to lead the Lakers. Parker's capable of throwing up 20. Did a lot of scoring early in the season. Nash back to Marion.
Players will move without the ball if they receive the pass when they're open.
Duel gets inside. Nice move.
Now this young guy can really put the ball on the floor, and then he has good hang time. They say, what are his assets? He shoots over 50% from the field. All right, then he is also an outstanding 3-point shooter. All right, he shoots it, a nice little flair that you have to play him honest. But his key is he can beat you up.
April 7th, had a 43-point game at the Staples Center in the final week of the regular season.
Mike, the key is
31-10, very good home team. Lakers, meanwhile, on the road, pass inside to Duel. They're 18-23, and Duel drops it in.
That's a case bell on that starting unit.
Tim Thomas. Tim Thomas playing well. Several years ago when he lost it, lots of contact.
Good deflection.
Alley-oop to Parker, and he misses it. Bryant right there for the follow. And Kobe Bryant just his third field goal, but it brings the Lakers within 7.
Defensive job by Walton.
With Bell out, Barbosa on Bryant. Odom knocks down a 3.
That's the one they needed.
Figures. So although Kobe Bryant not scoring his usual pace, others are helping out.
Now, just keep an eye on this. Do not assume that. That was a tough angle. All right, catch it in over the head. Just run that ball down. That's what Kobe did. Now, this is where Odom is tough. Because if you run at him and make a mistake, he'll put it down and attack the...
It's taken a while to get really comfortable with the Lakers. And comfortably today. Cook knocks down another shot. Cook with his third field goal. His teammates picking him up today.
Now, see, he wants to switch, see? And he knows that he can take a big man off the dribble. Yeah, that's intelligent basketball, right? And by the way, now let's keep an eye on this. Now, as soon as he saw the switch, see, that's one of his favorite moves where he takes you back. You think he's going to go for the jumper, and then he just takes that.
For the 5th straight season, the Steve Nash team has led the NBA in scoring. He did it in Dallas for 3 years. He's done it here in Phoenix. The fans say he should get back-to-back MVPs.
Well, in this league, we have 26 guys who've shot 50% or better out of over 400 players, okay? There are only 2 guards who have...
Nash came back in. Suns on a 9-2 run. Bryant trying to find an opening. It's inside. 14 for Kobe Bryant.
Now they're getting
to the 4th quarter.
And here's your switch again.
Bryant throws contact. And Kobe Bryant will shoot 2.
Well, they'll run this. They'll run this to death right down the stretch. They'll get this switch every single time. Now, there's the switch first, you know, with DL up in there. Well, that's a mismatch with Kobe because you're going to try to prevent the jump.
Not the case, but he's had good looks, Hubie.
Yeah, he's really struggling in this 4th quarter. He's 1 for 6 from the floor, but it's not because he's not getting his pet shots. They're there. It's open for him. But now, when they make that switch, that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to force up the acrobatic move. Now, this one, he gets fouled. Now, you say, what's the big deal about this? He's in the top 5 in the league. He gets there at least 10 times a game.
If you're wondering what his season low this year, it was 11. It was against the Raptors. Nash gets in the paint. Tim Thomas has had a huge game. That's another 3.
Oh, yeah.
Tim Thomas from downtown.
Thomas has been ready all day.
8 for 8 from the field. Bryant scoots inside.
They continue to make that switch, and now he's looking for the split.
Bryant with the left hand. Both teams make Nash and Parker. Bryant to the line where he's 5 of 6. Again,
nice day for the Lakers. They've done an excellent job in 3 quarters of defense. Now remember,
wrong defense since that 1st quarter. Raja Bell playing with 5 fouls. Nice feed to Odom, and Odom flips it in. It's a 3-point game.
Now that's
Bell, the floater. Dion, the rebound. Did it hit the rim? Yes. Nash for 3. Bang!
Oh, there they go.
Steve Nash from downtown. They defended so well, and then the offensive rebound gives the second opportunity.
Well, that's because everyone, Mike, defensively is trying to help out another player so they do not get beat to the basket.
Made all the big plays.
Now you've got to run guys down here on the switches, close out the 3.
Bryant, way downtown. From well beyond the arc.
You don't want to foul him, but you have to. Everyone says, well, you got to pick out a guy. No, you don't pick out a guy. The main thing now is clock management. Clock management. Right there, when you switch, you've got to close that guy out. Force him inside the 3-point line.
One of the all-time greats at the line. He's now 7 for 7 from the line. And that makes it a 2-possession game.
Now, the Lakers have a 20-second timeout left. That's all they have. 1:20.
What free throw shooting by the Suns. 30 to 31. They run on his head. Here's the play he was mad at.
Yeah, he's not hit here. He staggers on his own. Now, right there is where he gets hit. All right, going to the basket. Now, you could see he was upset on the play. That's right. You could see he's no doubt about it. It was late, but it did happen.
The officials have called the verdict. Kobe Bryant. And the Phoenix Suns survive Game 1. There's Kobe Bryant and the Lakers. A strong comeback, but they fall short. And the Suns take Game 1. Again, the final score, the Suns 107, the Lakers 102. ABC